We're live. There we go. I need to get my live glasses on. There we go. Have we got? Maybe I have to back that up a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Lean in a bit.
Oh, and then the sun's going to come out. What is going on, guys? We are still just finalizing our setup here. We had, well, oh, and we blinked again. There we go.
I'm not invited.
We have the most wishy-washy weather going on here for our live tonight.
Can you tell?
Yeah, so you're going to see us go in and out of sunshine. We've got clouds in the background. 30 minutes ago, literally, it looked like it was about to rip a thunderstorm. And now we've got partly cloudy, and this still is not looking all that great around here. So hopefully everybody can hear. I see Bruce Murray is in the house. Lori, hello, Lori. How you doing? Jim Finstead is here. Hello, Jim. How you doing?
I'm gonna zip up my coat.
It is. It's chilly here.
The sun left. The wind kicked up.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We are fighting the weather. So we originally wanted to do the pizza. We were gonna grill some pizza and make some pizza, and I was gonna give. And I'm still planning on doing this, guys, a 4-year review of the GMG Davy Crockett grill, pellet grill that we use on a regular basis. And we like it, and we have had a lot of fun with it. There's pros and there's cons to it. And I know some people have bought them, and we're going to talk about that on another live because we're not going to be able to pull it off tonight, unfortunately. But tonight we are actually right outside the gates to the Sundance Meadows Country Club. That is actually the golf course over there. It's
the mini putt-putt golf.
You had to tell them miniature golf?
Oh, sorry.
So
I let all the secrets out.
Right. I want to say it's an 18-hole golf course right back there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, probably not.
Jim Bertrand says, hi all from warm Winnipeg.
Oh, if
Manitoba,
you are warm,
Canada.
If you are warm, you are beating us
man.
tonight. I want to tell you, it's chilly here. It's not cold. There's no threat of that 4-letter word, anything like that. But the wind starts kicking up. It's acting like it wants to rain, and we just don't know what's going to happen. So we do have a backup plan if it starts raining. We're going to get inside where it's safe.
Yeah, we have an inside right here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We're covering all our bases.
Yes.
Imagine Travel says 18 holes, quarter acre.
Less. I'd say less. So we have had a lot of questions on Sundance Meadows, including a couple of people that want to come and see it. Hopefully they will get out here sometime here in July, I think.
Sunglasses.
And yeah, here we go back to the sunglasses again, and I can't see. So
I know I can't read.
It's Central Oregon. Wait 15 minutes. The weather will change.
It'll change.
Yes. Oh.
So Tom and Lori said if we weren't on tonight, they were going to be watching Green Acres on Prime Video.
we beat out Green Acres.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, there's a ratings bump right there. Thank you, guys. No, we're glad that you guys are here. If you hear horses in the background
and donkeys,
they're right over there, about 100 yards. It's actually the Sundance Meadows actually hosts the equine outreach.
Oh, it blinked. Sorry.
And if you're not familiar, it's basically they save horses from bad situations and adopt them out. So we get to hear them at night. we get to hear them all the time.
Usually they're pretty quiet, but lately they must have separated two partner horses. When you separate two partner horses, they get all upset because they're not together anymore, and they whinny a lot.
Yeah.
So apparently there's one out here that's been separated because we keep hearing them.
at about 10, 11 o'clock at night. So
Faintly. It's not
faintly,
bad.
not
It's just
too bad.
faintly. If you're used to
Oh,
horses, it's yeah, whatever. No
it,
big
it
deal.
actually is just a wonderful sound, even at 11 o'clock at night. It just catches your attention because you're not used to hearing anything, and you hear a horse. The horse stables for the equine outreach are probably another 100 yards over that hill behind us to the RV park.
To the park.
Yeah, where we're staying. So that's the reason why we hear them at night.
Behind a cloud again.
Yeah, no, yeah, there you go. Now I can actually read. Oh, no.
Ah,
Have we ordered the new Keurig cocktail? Is that really a thing? Imagine Travels. We
the
ordered the
what?
Keurig cocktail maker. Well, I technically invented it. So there should be some royalty payments, but
I'm
they
thinking, wow.
they have not
okay.
contacted me. So we're gonna check into that and see.
I'd be all right with that.
Mm, oh, what a week! So what have we got for comments there?
Oh, everybody's saying hi.
Hi guys.
Wayne
Hi.
and Carrier down in South Florida.
By the way, cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Yes. Glad that you made it. Glad that you could be here. Mm.
Jim Bertrand said, had homemade pizza for supper. 80 degrees there, 8 p.m. at night.
All
What?
right.
You guys are wearing jackets?
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not happy about wearing
where's
jackets.
our live banner? Let's see if we can get our live banner up there. There we go. I like it.
Dave and Ninette were excited for the pizza. But the weather is not cooperating.
It is not cooperating. Yeah, we were hopefully going to be doing that tonight, and I could talk with you a little more in depth. The winds kicked up, the heavens opened up, and looked like it was going to pour. Literally, we are ready to go in the doors if it does. And now we have sunshine shining on us, and I can't even see my screen. So that's kind of the weather.
Back to the sunglasses.
Yeah, kind of the weather that
Central
we're getting
Oregon.
here. So.
But then I can't read.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh. So, Jim Bertrand says, Dave, your support group is with you. Is that Keurig you're sipping?
Yes, it is. Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a coffeeholic. I admit it.
So, whoa, Nellie is here. Which means Lucy. Hi, Lucy. And she said, thanks, guys, for coming over to my live the other night. It was really cool. You were there.
What a fun live.
Subs.
If
that was cool.
That was very cool. Yeah. So, Lucy, whoa, Nellie. All right. They're on their channel. They've done some lives. I don't think we even challenged them to do a live. They just did a live. So,
she decided to have audience participation in creating a story.
I like it. That was a great process going through it. We had fun watching it. So thank you for doing that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the second live is as after she pieced the whole story together. That was part of it was story time. So we popped in and we had missed the story, so she reread the story for us, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
You are talented, and that was really fun and imaginative.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the coffee's kicking in.
Another squirrel moment.
Another squirrel moment.
I don't know. We're talking about whoa, Nellie, and who else here? Pretty much.
Yeah, it was very fun watching you guys. I'm so glad that you're doing that. If we have other channels out here that do, that's what my process, my thinking is. Other channels out here. If you guys do a live, just put your channel name, and if you have a regular night, I know at least Who has regular nights on their lives?
Justin and Christina do
J-
Monday. Oh, they
they were, and then they stopped.
yeah, they kind
Yeah,
of have to skip a few here and
they have a
there.
baby, and so that adds to their workload. So I think
Yeah,
that the lives are hard for them to
when they
do.
can, they will.
Yeah, we try to catch those whenever we can. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If
uh,
you want to do lives, or if you're
yeah,
hearing you do lives,
yeah.
awesome. Let us know.
So we did. The other one is I wanted to finish up. We are gonna try again next Sunday on our live to do pizza
I
on.
looked ahead. The weather forecast is looking good.
Yep, we are
Yeah.
going to be in a different location. We're moving from here. We're going over to Thousand Trails, so we're not going to be here.
Right.
But that it's if we have a few more some more options. Let's just say for backdrop, background,
Yeah.
and and we are going to attempt to do the pizza next week. We got the dough, the pizza dough video done. Oh my gosh, I want to tell you guys, I was minutes from being done with the pizza dough video. The computer crashed, and I don't know what happened. I lost it all of it. So I sat up till 1 o'clock in the morning
We did
doing
to
redoing
redo
that pizza
everything.
dough recipe on Thursday. So I wanted to release it on Thursday. It wasn't happening. It was not happening, and I had to redo that video so that I could have it out on Friday. And if you want to join us next week and you are making pizza, however you're making it, and we don't care whether you're using, the pizza dough recipe or any of that stuff, or if you just,
Order,
yeah,
but
if you want to,
delivered.
you know,
We
uh,
will
we
get this done.
we are inviting you now. Come join us. We will send you a link on the channel. We would love to have you on, and we'll just have a little pizza party here. We're going to shoot for that for next Sunday.
Virtual pizza party.
Yes, absolutely. So we're
Yay.
we're really hoping to get that done, and
Things just keep happening.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Dave and Inez say bummer about the pizza. They're in Rexburg and it's been raining all day. We feel your pain.
yeah. We can understand that. So yeah,
They did love the pizza dough video.
yes, yes, yes. So, not our normal video. We're traveling around seeing stuff, and I do have some videos in the works for that. But I've been trying to get that pizza dough recipe out for darn near a month. So Lori, Tom and Lori RV Life, has mentioned it on her channel a couple times, and we got you covered, Lori. I finally got that pizza dough recipe out. You can try that again. Lucy from Whoa Nelly said she said it looked like too much work for her.
She'd rather just eat
She's
the
I
pizza.
see that she put down pizza delivery, right? So
I like it.
yes, yes.
So we got to say hi to Barbara and Bob. They're up in Seaside now.
Oh, very good. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
apparently things have been working out with the opening of the parks as you were moving up the coast.
Yeah, we met them at Thousand Trails last time that we were there. They were right behind us. They came over, and we got them started. We're such a bad influence. I have to
Pretty
ask:
much.
Are you guys still doing happy hour every night?
Jim Bertrand wants to know if there's any drawbacks with a residential handless fridge.
Oh my gosh! I want to
Handleless
tell you,
fridge.
we are absolutely in love with that fridge. I want to tell you that there is
We haven't got the little handholds yet, but the little top handhold works just fine.
yeah, there is some handholds up at the top to open it up. It is actually no problem whatsoever. If we would have left the handles on the front of the fridge, they would have been sticking out into the hallway into the path of progression and
My shoulder would have found them over and over
over
again.
and over again.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
so
the handles have worked. We have not missed the handles
no
at all.
drawbacks.
No. But boondocking and staying at the parks, I'll tell you what, I am so happy with the fridge. I think Garrett is so happy with the ice maker that
Definitely. Check
she,
that out. Lots of ice.
and we actually we offered ice to people when we were boondocking with Karen's family while we were.
Anybody need ice?
Yeah, if anybody needs ice, we've got an ice maker and it
Ah,
works well.
ah.
So very, very happy. So far, so good. And
Wayne and Carrie said they're having pizza tonight and beer,
oh,
and they made neither.
and they made good for you. Good for you.
Awesome. That
Uh,
was the idea to have pizza tonight.
yeah,
but freaking
absolutely,
weather.
absolutely.
Hate it.
Mm,
That's kind of how it goes.
yep, yep. So yeah, let me just finish that up. If you'd like to join us next Sunday and you're having pizza, whether somebody's delivering it or whether you're making it yourself, we'd love to have you on.
The
And
weather should cooperate.
yep. And if you can put up with me talking constantly, um, so we can kind of do the review on the
And
on the
talk about
grill,
how the grill has worked
because
for us.
we have had a number of people by my recommendation buy the grill, and and I still recommend it.
Mm.
But there are some drawbacks to it. It's not perfect. It's not great. It is great. So that's what the fun is going to be about the review next week, and while we make pizza and see if we can't pull that off. So I'm looking behind because we have some people walking up behind us.
Walking through.
I think they just got done with the 18 holes. So
Barbara says happy hour starts at noon.
there you go.
I like your happy hour.
Yeah. Uh,
Hi.
no,
Nope.
it's opened up.
It's
It's
open. Go
opened
ahead.
up.
All
Okay.
right,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
So Jim Bertrand says, like the toppings on your pizza, interesting that you put toppings over the mozzarella
You know,
and chicken.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we'll do some mozzarella, and then the toppings. Sometimes we go over the top of it. It's all different. So we have so much fun doing the pizzas, and it is one of my favorite nights of the week. So I want to tell you that's
Did you get a
yeah.
connection here? We have our own AT&T, but yeah, we can run it here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you have a hotspot?
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically. So Jim Bertrand is our comedian tonight.
Nah.
He says, Dave, perhaps your motor mouth is related to your Keurig intake.
It is. I agree. It's got to be definitely related.
Caffeine! Woohoo!
So that's why I add alcohol to slow me down a little bit. And we don't start at noon though, because I'm afraid people
Good Lord,
will
no.
think bad things of us if we start our happy hour at noon every day. So we do this every day, and it might be fun to start at noon.
Can you imagine what the live would be like if we started at
Oh
noon?
yeah, any of the travels just going through, you know, it would be all different videos, you know.
We'd be driving very far. At
No,
all.
probably shouldn't be driving at all. So
Well, you know, on the ranch, it's your own property.
yeah,
We've cruised.
we've had our
We've had
happy
a
hour
couple and cruised.
and did
the
a
ranch.
sunset cruise of the ranch. It's 900 acres. We do have 4-wheel drive. There are roads that go all around it, and
That's pretty fun.
yeah, that was pretty fun. So
That was a couple years ago.
yeah, so
Just for fun, we tried it out.
yep. You know, there are the only part of the ranch, the part that you're seeing here is populated with people. The rest is trails and
Yeah,
roads
track.
and
a lot of roads out there.
lots of fun driving around. There are some hidden little places like the archery range and the golf driving range, the
Yeah.
RC track.
You have to know how to get there.
Yeah, and so it's you get to kind of four-wheel around and enjoy it. Nothing insane or anything.
The
But
temperature's dropping, the wind is cold, and it makes my eyes water. I'm not crying, sorry. Jim Bertrand says my expressions are priceless.
she puts up with me. That alone, right there, is probably where most of the expressions come from.
And it's freaking wind.
Oh my gosh.
Too funny.
Yeah.
So would you like to talk about our week?
We can talk about our week. What we have to go where most men won't go. And it's the Voldemort of, and that is the name that's not said for medical procedures.
I'm gonna hide.
I had to get a
Okay.
cold. I had to get a colonoscopy. See, she had to say it. She had to say it.
Okay, now I am crying. Oh, he was not happy about
I
having
was
to do
not
that
a happy
particular
camper. No,
procedure.
no.
But you know, we all have to at
No,
some
we don't
point.
all have to.
Yes,
I
we
could
do.
have refused.
We do.
Hmm. Yeah, well, no, this is actually, we've got our Wi-Fi running right there, so I'm not. You might be able to get enough, but yeah. You don't mind being on live with us? I can show you that. Here, we've got.
Oh, you're talking to somebody.
Yeah, we have a
We're
YouTube
group of
channel.
people. Say
And
hi,
we're live,
everybody.
and we're
There's,
just gonna we do
come
a
on
once.
over. 22 people watching. Say hi.
Oh, okay. Hi, we're in Bend, Oregon.
Family
Yes.
reunion, kind of, sort of.
So this is what we normally have in our coach for doing our Wi-Fi,
Anywhere we go.
and we have the jump pack that we can just plug that in and bring that anywhere that we go,
Yeah.
and we have our signal. So
One of our people says hi. Hi,
Okay.
all.
now, who's the new owners? Who's
Mike and Marcia.
okay? Mike, hi guys. Okay, so
Welcome.
you just bought into the ranch?
Yep.
And what are you thinking
Alright.
so far? How much have you seen?
Well,
We're giving them the tour.
we've been their friends
Awesome.
for years, and they brought us out here, so we're looking around at the new
Oh,
things.
fun,
That are, yeah.
fun. Now, are you guys in an RV or?
So they live 4 miles from here.
Okay.
There you go.
I used to live 4 miles from here for 30 years. I didn't know this was even here.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we wouldn't have
and-
known unless these guys
Yep,
introduced
and it
us.
was somebody that mentioned it to me. I thought I'll have to check into that and see.
Oh, yeah.
And then we bought in, and we've
Okay.
been owners since 2015.
What do you
So
think of it?
we love it. Well, we travel around the country, we see different things, film and so forth, and put it on YouTube. This past winter, I had to come back for emergency. I had to leave Miss Karen back in Phoenix. It gave us a place to come and stay. Gave me a place to come and stay. I could
Flew
leave my
in,
coach
Stayed
in
here
Phoenix,
in the bunkhouse.
and I stayed in the
lodged.
bunkhouse, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
comfortable, and it was really nice having that kind of to fall back on and
Right.
see it. So
Yeah.
The ranch has been really a blessing to us. We've been owners 20 years, and we used to always
while.
use the bunkhouse,
Yeah.
but we just got a trailer.
okay,
So we're in a trailer now.
okay, good,
Right.
good. Now, are you down on the? Are you out?
I'm,
out there?
I'm space 17.
Oh, perfect. Now, full time?
No,
Not full time.
We have jobs. All of
We
us have jobs.
well, I'm sorry. No, this is kind of. We love the ranch, so I'm glad that you guys are getting to look around and get to see it. Have you been over the lodge yet?
No,
to
we're going there next.
Going next. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Thanks.
so great meeting you guys.
Tell us
So,
your names again.
Dave and Karen.
Dave and Karen.
Yeah. And if you ever see us around, say hi.
All right. What rig do you have?
We have the big Endeavor. The name of our channel is Our Endeavor.
We're on
Uh-huh.
And we
YouTube.
have a 40-foot diesel pusher that's the Endeavor, and it's right there as you drive in on one of the first spots. So
Okay.
right there on the thing. So we have happy hour every 5 o'clock.
Gosh, we
Not
missed it.
live,
We missed
Well,
yes.
yeah.
but that's what we're doing is our
6
happy
o'clock
hour.
is live.
Bring a chair, bring a drink, come and sit with us, and we'd love to talk. So we
All
love
right,
to meet
well,
new people.
They'll be at work tomorrow, but
Hopefully the weather
we'll
will
still
cooperate.
be here.
Okay. Well, even if you're after work, it's happy hour still
Yeah,
happens,
and
so
now
you
it's
can come
for-
by. So
It's totally cool.
Okay,
The sun
thank
keeps
you.
coming and going.
Yeah, well, I
Thanks
figured
for
that
stopping by,
if,
guys.
it's better than if my wife decided to put me in the doghouse. Now I got a better place.
I like it.
Don't put them in the doghouse. You guys take care.
Nice meeting you.
All right. Oh,
Winky got scooped.
there we go. We got video bombed. There you go. Thank you guys for putting up with us. Like I said, it's what we do here and what we have live on Sunday. This is really every day of our lives. We
Yeah.
really do love.
People pop in and,
Yep.
and say hi. and
We love
stuff.
meeting people, and if you're in the area and are shy, don't be. Come by 5 o'clock almost every day. We're having happy hour. We stop what we're doing. We come outside. We sit and just take in the day and kind of enjoy. So we love meeting people. I hope you guys will forgive us for
Interrupting the live
interrupting the
broadcast.
live broadcast, but there you go.
Now,
So-
Bruce Murray has a request. He says, please don't show the video of your colonoscopy.
I am not going to do that to you. Even the robe with the open
Nobody
back.
wants to see
Nobody
that.
wants to see that. I will say it was painless, and yes, we have to go through it. But it, like I said, it is the Voldemort of it's that name that's never been that we just don't speak.
We don't want to.
It's the Harry Potter of medical procedures. So
It's torture is what it is. It's just plain torture.
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, but no, everything went fine. So
Jim Bertrand said, offer them coffee, Dave.
yeah. Well, I would.
Wayne says, new happy hour friends. Yes.
Yes. Cheers. Yes.
And
Absolutely.
Lori says, we need a sign that says live on the air.
Yeah, blinking live. Well, we're
Little
working on
did
that.
they know they were going to be on the air when they stopped to ask questions.
Still fun. No, we really do though. We enjoy meeting people. So don't be shy if you're out there and you're watching the live and going, I don't know whether we should stop by there or not. 5 o'clock is usually the best time to catch us. We literally will be driving around town looking at our watch going, okay, it's 4 o'clock. We got an hour till happy
to
hour.
Get back to home.
That means we need to be back home by 5 o'clock. And you can generally catch us then.
So Lucy says, as far as your cleaning out procedure, I'm assuming, I hope it all came out good. Nice one, Lucy.
Wow. No comment. No comment.
Wayne and Carrie said the procedure is bad, but the drugs are good. Please don't go to the drugs.
I would like drugs.
Probably.
I would probably like drugs if I wasn't
Keep
so
that
cheap.
word in there.
Isn't that the saying we had last week?
Yes.
Yes. No, I remember them giving me the drugs and thinking, I don't know when this is. Next thing I remember, I was waking up and back in the and everything was done. So thankfully, I didn't have to sit through it. I didn't have excited nurses or doctors going, "Ooh, look at that" on a monitor screen. No, there was none of that. I didn't get to see or experience anything more than that.
I only wish I hadn't.
Oh, did you? Oh,
They give you conscious sedation
No. There's
So,
nothing conscious.
You don't remember a thing, but you are awake during the procedure.
I
And
was,
I had had that stuff before, and I told them that it didn't really work on me all that well. And they kind of went, yeah, we use something different now. And I said, I'm telling you. So about halfway through the procedure, I wake up and I'm looking at a TV monitor that shows my internal ways, going, oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? And then I'm like, oh, this really is not very comfortable. And then they realized I was awake, and I think they gave me another dose.
no. I was out.
I
Betty
remember.
by time.
I should not remember.
I remember nothing. I remember nothing. If
You
they,
swear.
I if I had CIA grilling me under a hot light right now, I remember nothing. Oh, I was out.
Oh. So Jim Bertrand says Dave, perhaps the people who were here were curious while they saw you so passionately speaking directly to the camera and the cute lady giggling and wiping her eyes in the back.
It's possible.
Going, what the hell are they doing?
What are they talking about?
They're talking to their computer.
Oh my gosh, no.
They kind of assumed it was family and Zoom and, a little
Right.
chat with your
Yeah,
family.
he's talking with family. Well, you are our family, so cheers. We are talking with our
Exactly.
family, so
Yeah.
glad to have you guys along. I can't really read this shine, so if there's any comments, definitely let me know.
Imagine Travel says, ain't no phoenix feather in that wand.
No. Mm-mm.
Phoenix feather?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That one goes over my head. Sorry. Jim Bertrand says, good cheap drugs.
Good, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it was. All I heard is she said, I'm going to administer the anesthetic now, or anesthesia now. And the doctor said, okay. And I was gone.
That's all he knew.
That's all I knew.
Must be nice.
Yes. So, what else did we do this week, though? We did more than that. That was just the highlight of the week. How's that?
Trying to, give him directions and understand the directions. I'm reading directions. He's like, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, you have to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that.
No.
You have to do that. No, you don't get to eat. You get to have nothing but liquids today. But no, you get nothing but liquids today.
She was my nurse Ratchet. She was a good nurse too. She did. She kept me on par. She kept me doing what I was supposed to do. And yeah. But so we came back. So the last time you guys saw us, we were at Horse Ridge. And so we came back to Sundance Ranch. This is kind of our home away from home. We can stay here up to 4 months. 30 days at a time, then you have to be out for 7 days, and then you can come back in for 30 days. One of the first things we did, before we left for the family camping trip, I actually ordered some solar panels. So we added another 200 watts of solar panels. We picked those up at Lowe's, believe it or not, online. And with my veterans discount, came out to be about $71 per solar panel. So $71 per 100-watt panel. I think I bought about $20 worth of wire and screws and sealant. We got that up, and now we are kicking out anywhere between 20 and 30 amps of power on. And now I can have my Keurig back. Right?
We've even turned off the power pedestal and just run on our solar just to see what it would do. Dang, nice.
Yeah, had no problem running through the day.
Yeah.
Had no problem running through the day. So
Jim Bertrand says coffee is not a clear liquid. That's what I said.
But it says coffee is okay.
He called the nurse and asked her. She said, coffee's okay.
Are you kidding me? That is going to be the first question I've had. So If
No
you
cream.
if you come to this video for a reference because you're going to get a colonoscopy and you're wondering if coffee is okay,
Coffee's
not only
okay.
is coffee okay, it's actually you can have a lot of it. You just can't have creamer in it.
No,
And I personally recommend not having sugar in it because that's a lot of coffee, at least for
that's
me.
a lot of sugar
That's a
and
lot of sugar.
caffeine.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah.
If
So
that's all you're drinking.
no, so
Jim
yes,
also says count to 10. 1.
yeah. You
That's
know,
all.
they didn't even
That's all
say
you
that.
get.
Normally they say once you count from 10 to 0,
10.
count
Yeah,
count
backwards.
backwards.
9.
And yeah, that's about all. I remember looking and thinking, wonder how long. And I think I got too long. And that was it. I was gone.
That's it.
Oh, but yeah, so we are bumped up to 580 watts of solar on the roof. What else did we do? Gosh, I've been working on stuff all week long on the coach.
You
So,
told me not to say.
yeah, um, we handles and little maintenance items, and this is kind of
That's
our
a
time
forever
to kind of
thing.
catch
Yeah,
up
that's a forever
and
thing.
do this. And Karen and I the other day at happy hour had a long conversation about, and we need to do a live where we just talk. And this would be maybe this lifestyle isn't for you,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah, we
maybe
gotta
it
put
is.
together a video like that.
Yeah, there are a lot of things about this lifestyle that some people would find unappealing, um, and would downright dislike. And last thing that we'd want to do is encourage anybody to get into this lifestyle if they haven't considered some of the things.
The downsides that you will run into.
Yeah, yeah. So that is a live coming up here pretty soon because we got into a very philosophical discussion, and it is not all rainbows and butterflies,
Yep.
and which I think is a lot of what you see on not only our channel but a lot of channels out there.
Right. There
Yeah,
are a lot of things that can really stress you out.
yeah, yeah,
And yeah, you have to consider those things before you really seriously decide to jump in.
yeah, yeah. Because it literally can come down to not knowing not only where the grocery store is, but where is everything in the grocery store. I am used to my grocery store,
Hmm.
and now we're going to a totally unknown place that I don't even know where the grocery store is. And then I go in, and it's nothing set up like what my
Right.
old one was. This can set some people off into a panic. They don't like that. They like knowing where everything is. So that I think we need to make that very soon, make that one of our lives and talk openly. And it would be great to have other people that have gone full time that can kind of relate
Add their
and add their
yeah.
input. So if you are full time and you can kind of relate to what we're talking about, definitely send us an email. We'd love to have you on. Maybe we'll schedule that not next week because I'm doing pizza.
pizza.
We need pizza. All right.
Have to do
But
pizza.
see if we can't schedule that because that would be it was really a great discussion that Karen and I had the other night. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that about her because it's not a scary topic to go into. She can totally
Right.
relate and understand it.
I think
So,
it kind of brought it to light, dealing with family, and for us finding a camping spot that we've never been, and asking for them to give us, we use GPS and either Google Maps or Waze, and saying, just drop a pin and we'll just use Google Maps to find the place. And people who are in their sticks and bricks, and they don't do that like we do. And even the younger people, my daughter doesn't use the GPS as much as we do. We use it every place we go. And we kind of assume other people are as experienced as we are with finding places you've never been. Yeah, no,
Not
not so
really.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. They
No.
they didn't have
They will literally give their directions,
word for word.
turn by turn.
A
And
decimile ish.
yeah. And Karen is like, well, how do I find that? Because here we are, we're kind of
I'm the
advanced.
navigator.
Well, yeah. And Karen knows is like, I want to find this on the satellite where they're talking about, and it's hard to.
But it's so general, and it's like, okay, I have to relate this into my own terms.
Yep. And I give Karen credit. She is the navigator, and she did get us to the place. And the directions were within probably half mile.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't give enough information to my daughter because I should have given her both forms. I should have given her the written directions, and I should have given her the GPS, and I should have given her more information to go on. I
Yeah.
didn't give her enough information, and I feel bad because she got lost on the way out there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's something we're used to, and then we kind of thought about people who are jumping into this lifestyle. They don't necessarily do it that way, but it's something you have to adapt to
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get used to and not freak out over.
No, you can't freak out.
You
You
come
can't.
into a new town and you got to figure out where the stores are and everything else.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can't be
And that might send some people just
anxiety.
into an anxiety attack. Yeah. Yeah. So all good stuff to talk about. And I
Yeah.
think we need to make that one of our upcoming lives here very soon. So what else did we get done here this week?
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not
Dennis West is here from cool and windy Nampa, Idaho.
good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Yeah. Marcy Webb says RVing is definitely hands-on.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is. So
So Jim Bertrand, heck, with the procedure, the solar install, the pizza dough, and having to redo the video, it seems you've been really busy for a retired young dude. Motorcycles next week.
Yeah.
He still has to deal with those.
Still, there's so much to do. We get back here and it's like catch up time. I still have to do oil changes on the generator, the coach, the truck. We're possibly thinking about selling the truck and getting another rig. So we're there's so much going on, and let's not mention I still have things to deal with here, family, and getting together with them and friends. And yeah. So
Mike and Marty, we are going to have dinner at some point.
There you go. If it's coming from the navigator, you know it's happening. So there you go. Tom and Lori say vodka is clear.
You tried that one.
Right. I did not ask them because it is clear, so I assume that is okay.
It's a given.
Right.
But they want you to hydrate, not dehydrate.
I suppose.
That's the key. Hydrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that wouldn't have worked.
We can't talk anymore about this subject. Voldemort. I got a Voldemort.
Okay, now I have to include. They asked you to sign a waiver, and they asked you a lot of questions.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I couldn't go in because they don't let extra people. You have to explain what they wanted to know.
I am COVID free. All right.
You had to have a negative
I had to go
test.
and get a COVID test.
A negative COVID test.
Oh my gosh. Just to go in to get the procedure. They didn't tell us this. They didn't tell me this until the day before.
And it should have been handled a week before.
Oh my gosh. And then the nurse asked me, have you been in any groups? Have you been protesting?
What does that got to do with anything? Okay, groups I understand, but protesting?
Have I been protesting?
Why is that any of your business? It really isn't.
The only protest I'm going to have is driving through one, and
If they stop you or something.
it's going to be involuntary. I'm going to try not to run over protesters as I get through them before they break my windows. No, I am not
No.
protesting. I'll protest this. You and I, we can protest together. Yeah. Then I get done. I am under anesthesia. I'm waking up, just waking up, and the nurse is going into this long thing about all of this stuff, and I'm thinking I can't even think straight, and you're trying to explain this stuff to me. And she says, and you shouldn't join any large groups or
protest.
protesting.
What is with the protesting?
What is with protesting? That apparently is a topic that they need to tell you not to go and are there that many people out there protesting?
Not here.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
think so.
But they said I should refrain from that, any large groups or protesting for the next 2 weeks.
Well, they allow.
What did they do to me while I was asleep?
They told you.
That's going to come out in 2 weeks.
They hypnotized you and said you need to go protest,
I don't know.
but don't do it just yet.
Oh, it's a
You're at
government
risk.
conspiracy. I'm telling you,
You're at risk.
it's a government conspiracy.
You do not get to.
I
protest.
wasn't under any threat of protesting before, and suddenly now I feel like I need to protest. So maybe we need to go to Portland and get in on that.
Seattle, maybe.
Create a chop zone.
Yeah, not.
No.
No.
All right. I'm just checking.
Imagine Travel says that's where they put the GPS tracker now.
Really?
Good comment.
Really? You guys are not helping. You're not helping. I don't know what they did to me while I was out. There could be trackers, RFID chips. You
Barbara
know,
says maybe you had an alien encounter.
they could have. I think it was. Isn't that just, okay? And I also should, so
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
I have a phobia of hospitals.
Okay,
I have
yeah.
a legitimate phobia of hospitals. I
So
do not.
Wayne says while you were out, they let you out to the ET.
They have an up elevator, right? Oh no, you're not helping. You're not helping any.
So yes, he has a phobia of hospitals.
I
So he
do.
was not happy to
I
be.
pass out cold
He
in the
was in a
hospitals.
surgical center. It was not the actual hospital, but it's enough. It's close enough that
Yeah,
he's not happy with
It's-
going there in
no,
the
and
first
it's-
place.
it is. You know, I don't have. It's not blood and gore, guys. I have medical training, first aid medical training from the Army. I can treat blood and gore and have over the years, my own, somebody else's. I don't have any problem with that. Put me in a hospital. I don't know. It's something about that stone cold floor, the white walls, the
Yeah.
people on gurneys, and I drop like a rock. I
The
don't
smell
know.
of bleach and sanitizing.
I think it is just the sterile environment and people on gurneys, and it just does not do well with me. And I have gone out several times, so yep, kind of learned that about myself.
Imagine Travel says don't go near Area 51 for 2 weeks.
Oh, we're going. Oh, we're going. We're going now. All right, it's on.
Laurie says imagine Travels wins the comment of the day. That's where they put the tracker.
Where they put the tracker, yeah. That's what I said. Now I'm gonna be paranoid. They've increased my paranoid level. And now I'm gonna be
Oh,
now
my
I'm gonna be
gosh.
checking things out here. We got
Howard's here. He said hi a little bit ago. Hi,
Howard, how
Thanks
you
for
doing?
making it.
Yes.
We gotta stop laughing for a minute to say hi.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
mm-mm-mm.
Bruce Murray says you should also refrain from becoming pregnant for the next 2 weeks.
I'll try to do that. I'll,
That's
I'll-
not good.
no, I'm gonna
Oh,
buy a little
gosh.
scanner. We don't even have a Radio Shack, so now I don't know where to get an RFID scanner that I can kind of check things out and see.
Make sure there's nothing
Yeah,
implanted.
you got me all paranoid now because I'm imagining black helicopters and the government coming in. So yeah, I've seen too much at Area 51 apparently.
Marcy said gives a whole new meaning to drop a pin.
Oh,
Tom wants to know, do you beep when you back up?
yes. Is, it, is that the tracker?
Do you beep when you back up?
But I've always done that. What?
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh,
Lucy says you're all making me crack up.
oh, that's a good thing.
Oh my gosh,
That's a good thing.
that's what
a
we're
good
here
thing.
for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
too funny.
Oh.
And the wind has not stopped. For God's
No,
sake.
it isn't.
Oh.
And the weather is still iffy, but it is
Not helping.
clearing a little bit. So if you joined us late, we were going to do a review of our pellet grill and make some pizza tonight. And we're not going to get to make the pizza tonight just because the weather has just gone wonky. Our new word for the day, wonky.
Wonky.
But we are going to try to do that next week. If you are inclined so to cook pizza for and before or during our live, and you would like to join us, send us your email, and we'll converse with you a little bit and see if we can join you
We can
into
add
the
you
live.
in.
Yeah, you do have to have a camera, a webcam, and a good internet connection, and preferably a computer system that'll help you do it. Because as much as I hold my finger up or make it into rabbit ears, it does not work. I can't get on to any
You're-
live.
No,
So
your typical laptop has the camera
Yeah.
right on the top.
yeah,
So,
it does not take a lot to do. So if you'd like to join us, that would be fun to have you guys on. So
it's laughing too much. is not
yes, and if you guys haven't seen Tom and Lori's last live or last Saturday
talking.
morning
Saturday
coffee, Jake.
morning coffee.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I love they're outside
That
in
was
the
a great background.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome.
And I saw there was a fireplace or a fire pit there. I want to put that in at our secret RV base camp in down south here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be fun. That might keep the firefighters from
Fire
coming.
department from showing up all the time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think?
No, love that background, you guys. Really love that back. And whoa, Nelly, Lucy had a great background. I don't know
Yeah.
what that was. If it was
That
a
was nice,
quilt
yeah.
or something, it was something tie dyed. Really, really neat. I like seeing these backgrounds. Next Exit always has some sort of green screen background they're doing. You know, they always have something interesting. So we have not advanced to the green screen level. And Next Exit is the next level on green screen. So
Yep.
but
Bruce Murray says you will now be downloading all the detector apps.
ah,
Check yourself. For
do they have those? Where's my phone? I am checking that out. If my phone can detect an RFID chip or a tracker, I'm downloading that.
Harry just popped in.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
we're laughing about a colonoscopy and
You just had to say
implanted
it, didn't you? You-
implanted detectors while he was under, and maybe even an ET visit while he was under.
Harry, you should probably leave now. No, glad to
Oh,
have you
gosh.
along, Eric. Glad to have you along.
Oh,
Uh, no, good fun.
too funny.
What else did we do this week? Just, I want to make sure we don't miss it because you know what? We get after the live and oh, I forgot to say this or I forgot to mention that, and you know, we are not as organized as Tom and Lori when they do their Saturday
we don't
morning
have
coffee.
oh,
They have a
a
dry
board
erase board
in
over
front
to the
of them
side, and
with,
they do
with their
a
topics.
great job with that. We just shoot from the hip, guys.
Wing it.
we pull it out of here or somewhere else.
Sometimes we have a list.
Sometimes,
Occasionally,
yeah, we do. The
but
navigator,
not every time.
the navigator sometimes pulls it off. Yeah.
Laura's
so-
gonna send you some pics of the fire pit.
Oh, I
they
love
have.
that fire
yeah.
pit, and that was exactly. I was telling Karen if we could put that in.
Imagine Travels wants to know if you now have better cell signal or reception.
Everybody's a comedian, right?
I don't, but he does.
I didn't even want to talk about it. You guys come up with trackers and cell reception.
That's
Hey.
why I can't make a phone call and he can.
I'm sitting there talking before the live. Don't mention anything about the colonoscopy. Don't say anything about that.
You did not say that. You said don't mention something else, which I have
Voldemort.
not mentioned. I
Voldemort.
haven't mentioned.
Voldemort.
I haven't mentioned yet.
We have it. And we got about 3.5 minutes left of this live because we are gonna cut this one off. What is
See what's on his shirt?
oh, we're giving you a hint, guys. We're giving you a hint. Wait a
Direct me.
minute.
Wait, right here.
Oh. There you go.
It says our endeavor.
Yeah.
That's the only hint you get.
That's all the hint you get. But we're working on some stuff behind the scenes in the background. So there you go.
Maybe next time we'll actually talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, this week coming up, we have a haunted. I've got to get that video
yeah.
done. We have a haunted brothel.
Okay.
A haunted
Say that correctly.
a haunt
Brothel. That's a good word. That'll work.
whorehouse.
Don't say that. Brothel.
Will we get a like a check mark from YouTube if we
I
say
don't know. but
whorehouse?
it can be
It was.
offensive.
It could be. I
People
don't.
are so easily offended. But
I suppose, but
most of the
if
time,
that's what it was,
it was.
yeah. So, and then we heard later on that it's potentially haunted. So we're going to put it out there. We're going to get this video out, and you'll have to watch through the video and see if anything shows up in the video because I did go in.
He had to climb up a 2x4 board to get into this place, and I was not willing to climb, so
No.
I stayed outside.
Yeah, it was an old mining site. It was an old hotel and
Or
or
It was an
or
or
house or house.
Lori says a haunted O-R-E house. Close enough.
We're gonna see if we can't get that video done. Plus, we got much more to show you around Bend. We definitely, you know, we've lived here a lot of our lives, 30 plus years.
Yeah.
And we want to show you around Bend. We think that Bend really can't be beat to come in, although the weather can be beat at times.
For the most part.
We do not like being here in the winter because of the snow and the cold and 30 years of living through that. But there really has not been a better place to be during the summer.
Summer is fantastic.
Yeah. So
And to follow up the haunted Orr house,
Mhm.
we discussed another haunted location we might go to.
Oh, that's right.
We
Oh,
did.
yeah.
So
we
there
have
might be
so
two
much to
haunted
show you of Bend.
Videos.
And we're not going for waterfalls. We are going for the strange, the unusual, the paranormal,
Bordering
paranormal.
We can-
So We
Good.
can't wait to get out there. We love seeing it. We're kind of waiting for the COVID thing to open things up a little bit more, and so that we can get in and film some of these places. But that's what's coming up for the month of July. So we're gonna have fun with it, and we'll show you Bend, Oregon. But I think we're gonna wrap this one up, guys. An hour goes so fast. It seems like we start, and then before you know it, we're saying goodbye.
Then,
And
yeah, it's time to, and we're like, wait,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just starting to have fun.
But we will be coming to you from Thousand Trails, Sun River, Oregon, which is just about 15 miles south of us, right?
Next week, yep.
Yep. And we will see you from there, hopefully cooking pizza.
Come hell or high water, we're gonna do.
We're going to get pizza. We need to get this pizza done, man. I want
Yes.
some pizza.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, we will see you next week. We're so glad that you guys came by, and you guys have a good week.
Yeah.
Everybody stay out of trouble. No Voldemorts.
Stay
No
safe.
protesting. No,
No
GPS.
COVID
No protest. No GPS trackers.
trackers.
All right. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye,
See-
guys.
See if we can get in. There we go.